Have you ever wondered if Shohei Ohtani's biggest opponent this season isn't another pitcher, but his own body? Just when the Dodgers' two-way superstar looked ready to make a serious run at his first-ever Cy Young Award, a baseball legend has delivered a powerful message. According to Hall of Famer and World Series champion Pedro Martinez, Ohtani has everything it takes to win the award, but only if he stays healthy. And that warning may end up defining the Dodgers' entire season. Welcome back, everyone. If you love Dodgers news, Shohei Ohtani updates, and everything happening around Major League Baseball, make sure to hit the subscribe button because we bring you the latest news every single day. Shohei Ohtani returned to the mound this season after recovering from a second Tommy John surgery and almost immediately reminded the baseball world why he's considered one of the greatest talents the sport has ever seen. Despite missing significant time as a pitcher, Ohtani has posted elite numbers. He owns an impressive 8-2 record with a sparkling 1.79 ERA and 95 strikeouts across just 14 starts. Those are the numbers of a true ace. For many fans, 2026 was supposed to be the year Ohtani finally captured the one major award missing from his incredible resume, the Cy Young Award. He has already won multiple MVP trophies, shattered countless records, and continues to dominate as both a hitter and pitcher. Winning the Cy Young would only strengthen his legacy as the greatest two-way player in baseball history. But now everything has changed. Former Boston Red Sox legend and Hall of Fame pitcher Pedro Martinez recently shared his thoughts on Ohtani's situation, and his message couldn't have been clearer. Martinez said, "For Ohtani, it's personal to go after a Cy Young Award, and he's in a good position to win it. But he also needs to stay healthy and get enough rest, so I think the Dodgers are pacing him." Those words carry enormous weight because they come from one of the greatest pitchers baseball has ever seen. Martinez understands exactly what it takes to win a Cy Young Award, and he also understands how fragile a pitcher's body can become when pushing too hard. The Dodgers appear to agree with him. Let's rewind to where this latest problem started. Back on June 11th, Shohei Ohtani was forced to leave a game against the Pittsburgh Pirates. At first, many people assumed he had hurt himself while running the bases, but Ohtani later surprised everyone by revealing the real reason behind the discomfort. He explained that the pain actually came from his pitching mechanics during his previous start. That admission immediately raised concerns. This wasn't simply soreness from everyday baseball activity. It suggested that something in his pitching motion had placed additional stress on his body. The concern became even bigger because Ohtani has a long history with his left knee. He was born with a congenital condition known as a bipartite patella and underwent surgery back in 2019. Even though medical imaging showed no structural damage this summer, the Dodgers knew they couldn't ignore the warning signs. Initially, the team gave him extra rest before allowing him to pitch again. Unfortunately, the discomfort didn't completely disappear. Eventually, the Dodgers made the difficult decision to scratch him from his scheduled start during the final series before the All-Star break against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Not long afterward, they shut him down from pitching indefinitely. That decision shocked many fans. After all, Ohtani was having one of the best pitching seasons in baseball. Yet the Dodgers made it clear that protecting his long-term future mattered more than chasing individual awards in July. Even Ohtani himself accepted another difficult decision. Although he earned his 6th consecutive All-Star selection, he decided not to participate in the All-Star game. Instead of enjoying the spotlight with baseball's biggest stars, he remained focused on recovery and even apologized to the fans who voted for him. That decision showed exactly where his priorities are. Winning championships comes first. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts has repeatedly explained why the organization is taking such a cautious approach. Roberts said the biggest issue comes from the stress placed on Ohtani's knee every time he lands after delivering a pitch. It's the torque. It's the landing. It's the repeated impact. Even if the knee looks healthy on scans, the repeated force can continue to cause irritation. That explains why the Dodgers refuse to rush him back. The organization knows they're not simply managing one of the best players in baseball. They're protecting the centerpiece of their championship hopes. Interestingly, despite Ohtani's incredible numbers, MLB.com's latest National League Cy Young rankings surprisingly left him outside the top 5 favorites. That may sound shocking considering his ERA and strikeout totals, but voters also value innings pitched and consistency throughout the entire season. Since Ohtani hasn't pitched since July 3rd, the missed starts have naturally hurt his Cy Young chances. However, his offensive production hasn't slowed down at all. Over his last 7 games, he has collected 7 hits, scored 3 runs, blasted another home run, and continues to produce at an elite level. His batting average sits at .287 with an outstanding .928 OPS, proving once again that even when he can't pitch, he remains one of baseball's most dangerous hitters. Meanwhile, the Dodgers have experienced a rough stretch. They've lost 7 of their last 12 games. Despite that slump, Los Angeles still leads the National League West with a strong 64-38 record. That speaks to just how talented this roster remains. Still, everyone understands that this team becomes significantly more dangerous when Shohei Ohtani is fully healthy on both sides of the game. And that's exactly why Pedro Martinez's message matters so much. Sometimes the hardest decision isn't pushing through pain. Sometimes the smartest decision is waiting. The Dodgers aren't just thinking about July. They're thinking about October. They're thinking about another World Series championship. They're thinking about creating history with a 3rd consecutive title. If resting Ohtani now gives him a better chance to dominate in the postseason, it's a gamble most fans would gladly accept. The biggest question now is simple. When will Shohei Ohtani return to mound? Dave Roberts has insisted that the overall pitching plan for the second half hasn't changed, but no official return date has been announced. That leaves Dodgers fans waiting, hoping, and trusting the organization's medical staff to make the right call. One thing is certain. If Shohei Ohtani returns healthy, he still has enough time to re-enter the Cy Young race and become one of the most dominant pitchers in baseball once again. But if the knee continues to bother him, the Dodgers may once again be forced to choose between chasing individual awards and protecting the future of their biggest superstar. And judging by everything we've seen so far, protecting Ohtani will always come first. Now it's your turn. Do you think the Dodgers are making the right decision by being extra cautious with Shohei Ohtani, or should they let him return sooner and continue his Cy Young chase? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Dodgers and Shohei Ohtani news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.